Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mary Ashcraft. If you are new here, you can follow me on Instagram at that same name. I have everything linked and spelled down below. If you are a returning viewer, thanks for coming back again. Does everybody have their afternoon coffee? So this mug is new. It is an early Valentine's Day present. I don't really go hunting for Rae Dunn anymore, but I love the mugs and I love that they're so large and can fit a giant amount of coffee. So I really, once I put all my Christmas mugs away, I was really sad. And so I was like, I'm gonna open this early. And my husband was like, yeah, I don't care. So I was like, perfect. There's one that says babe that I really want because that's what we call each other. So I do kind of want to go hunting for that one. But for now, this will suffice. So how's everybody's week going now that we have a woman vice president? No words. So excited. I don't care what side of the aisle you sit on. The fact that we have a woman VP is a win for all women. So happy. Oh, if you are new here, this is my Flosstube channel, primarily about cross stitch. This is episode 16. Today is January 21st. This will go up on January 22nd. It's funny because Rocio from Cocohama's Stitchery just did the tag on Instagram stories asking what I was doing, and I posted that I'm about to film. So here we are. Let's get into it. I have some whips and some haul to show you. Can you hear that? Can you hear? I did it again. I tried to wait for the stinking leaf blower to pass by my apartment. That didn't work. So hopefully I will talk loud enough that you are not super distracted by it and that I'm super not distracted by it. Oh, I wanted to mention, I am not for the season at all right now. I am wearing my Haunted Mansion Hatbox Ghost sweatshirt. The back says, "A ghost will follow you home." I love this sweatshirt so much. He's my favorite ghost in the Haunted Mansion. And so whenever I feel like I need a little, I don't know, spook in my life, this is what I wear. All right, what have I worked on? My whips, my works in progress. So first up is my Christmas list by Silver Creek Samplers. This is what it looks like. I think I say it every time. Everybody and their mother has done this pattern except for me and Dawn. Dawn from Create From The Heart on Instagram and I are doing a stitch along with this. So if you want to join in or if you're working on it right now, use the hashtag MyChristmasListSAL, which stands for Stitch Along. So on Instagram, post your progress so that I can follow along. She is such a fast stitcher, Dawn. Oh my gosh. Fastest stitcher ever. She has already surpassed me and she started it after me. Whatever. Go figure. So I am doing this on a 32 count Lugana in a blue color with no name from Be Stitch Me. I am using all Forbidden Fiber Co. flosses. If you want a complete list of the floss that I'm using, go to my Instagram. I have it listed in the description box or, you know, in the whatever, the description box on Instagram for this. So this is where I'm at. So I have family visits. I have the card done. I think last time I had just gotten like a couple stitches in here. And so I have my card done. My snowflakes are Oh, so I guess I'm not using exclusively Forbidden Fiber Co. I'm also using DMC Etoile. I hope I'm not talking a mile a minute because I feel like I am. So the white snowflakes are DMC Etoile, and I don't know if you'll be able to tell. You can tell in person there's a sparkle to it. So these are supposed to be light bulbs for a string of light bulbs. On here, they're in red, yellow, green, and blue, right there at the top. I'm going to do them also in Etoile so that it kind of looks like there's a sparkle to them and they're all lit up. I decided to pick up red and green Etoile. And I'm debating if I want to do all the different colors or if I just want to alternate red and green because it's Christmas. I don't know. So I got those, and then I also got this yellow Etoile to use for all the stars and the moon. One thing I did want to mention, because I think it's worth noting if you haven't worked with Etoile before. Garrett the Coffee Stitcher was the first person I heard say this. So this is what the Blanc looks like. And if you notice, it looks kind of silver. It doesn't look white. But when you stitch with it, where'd it go? It looks white. So if you see this in store and you're looking for white, it is the Blanc. Just, you know, it is Blanc. It looks silver, but when you stitch with it, it looks white. So if he hadn't said that in one of his videos, I probably would have been at the store like, is this the right thing or not? So, I just wanted to mention that. I did come up with a schedule on how much I want to get done in 1 month to be able to finish by Thanksgiving so that I can fully finish it and have it up with my Christmas decor. So I do have my chicken scratch. And then on the other side, I have what colors of Forbidden Fiber are what symbols. So this is what, if anybody's following along and they want to screenshot this, so this month for January is family visits and turkey dressing. And so what I have left to do for this month to stay on track is that whole second line. So it's a turkey or a turkey over here, a turkey, and then it says turkey dressing. So that's all I have left to do this month. And then, you know, I'll be on schedule. I probably will pick this back up in a little bit. You'll see what I've been working on after I put it down. So let's put this away. I really enjoy this so far. Dawn has finished family visits and turkey dressing, so she is on track. And I did send her my schedule, and I said, this is what I'm doing. I don't know if she's actually going to follow my schedule or not. She doesn't have to. But it's what I figured out to kind of have it so that if you start in January and you want to finish it by Thanksgiving, you know, that will keep you on track to do that. Okay, second whip. I participated in the inaugural Stitch Day 2021 that Carla Rolodex was like hosting, and she kind of created it. And so basically the idea was to stitch on something like patriotic. I mean, in theory, you could just stitch on whatever you want, but I think the idea was to stitch on something patriotic. I started this a couple days early because I just really wanted to do it. This is Patriotic ABC by Barbara Anna Designs. This is in the Summer 2020 Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine, and there it is on the cover. The one modification I am doing that I will mention now is I'm not doing the alphabet. So you can see the letters up here and down here. I'm not doing those. And at first I was like, oh, no. I'm going to do it the way it's charted because according to Michelle Bendy Stitchy, Barbara Anna can do no wrong. You know, you don't convert her colors. You don't change anything. And I agree. I love her stuff and I love her color theory and everything like that. But I didn't really like the alphabet on this. So I was like, I kind of want to take it out. And so I asked my husband what he thought. And he's like, yeah, I think I kind of like it without it. So instead, I just did the stripes and took out the alphabet down there. But up here, I'm going to put in more of these like 4-cross stars in place of the alphabet. So that is the pattern. Let me show, and I'm using all the called for DMC. I'm doing this on a 16 count. What is it called? Natural Light, I think is what it's called. By Witchell. I got it from 123 Stitch. This is the same fabric that I'm doing Farmhouse Christmas on, that I've still yet to pick up this year. So this is my little patriotic piece. I really love this. I think this eagle body is so beautiful. Like, it's so cool. So, I only had a few of the called for colors, so I did just go to Joann's and pick up the rest, along with some other floss to do another Barbara Anna piece. The one that's in the February, no, is it February? I think it's the February Just Cross Stitch magazine. It's like a winter stitching. Oh wait, I think I have it. It's, looks like this. This Barbara Anna piece is in the February 2020 Just Cross Stitch magazine. So I just picked up the called for DMC for that, along with the rest of the ones I need to finish this eagle. So what I'm going to do is I started outlining the blue part, and then I'll go through and do all the white, add in all these where I want them, and then I will go back and do the blue. And so I'll probably work on this like kind of here and there. But I really love this design. This is my first issue that I purchased last summer, and seeing this on the cover is like what sold me to buy this issue. So I kind of had been waiting till this year to start it, and so I'm really glad that I did it for the Inauguration Day stitch. Oh, also this one by Stitching with the Housewives. Except I'm not going to do it on black, because we know from the January Stitching with the Housewives truck, I don't like stitching on black. So I will do it on something else, which, you know, I would just have to probably convert some of the colors, but whatever. I'm keeping this in a small bag that I purchased from the Target Dollar Spot. It's called Bullseye's Playground. They have a lot of bags right now, and I didn't pick up that many, but this was one of them. It's just a small one. I thought this would be a good size to keep smalls in. I think it was $3. So they have some plain bags too, if you're looking for like a smaller bag like this. So I was working on that until I got the itch. The itch for a new start. And I started my Owl Forest coffee sampler. So this is what the coffee sampler looks like. For this, I decided to start in the middle. I started it last night, so I really don't have much to show you. But this is the door. This is the door, actually. This is the door on that coffee pot. So this actually took a long time. This took like the full 2 hours that I spent stitching last night. So, but you can see this, I'm using the Owl Forest thread pack. So they're hand dyed floss for it. And then this is a 32 count Lugana in the color Oat by Bestitch Me. I would say that's a pretty good representation of the color. So this is, look at that variegation, beautiful. And afterwards, and I did one cross at a time, one X at a time, which I think is why it took so long. Here it is bobbinated. You can kind of see all the colors. And when I started going across, I realized, oh shoot, should I have gone across or should I have gone up and down? Because then it would have looked more like wood. Hindsight's 2020. So I did go through. I'm going to bobbinate these as I go. Like, so as I need a new color, I'll go through and bobbinate them. But I did go through and write on all of them what the symbol is. And these are like sturdy cardboard bobbins. It's really nice. So this is like my favorite color ever. Look at that. Beautiful. So as I go through and I need the color, I will bobbinate them. I'm keeping this in another Target bag. So this is the other kind of bag at the Target like dollar spot, Bullseye's Playground. It's like a durable plastic. It's considered a travel bag. It has this on one side and then plain on the other. It's got a big thick keychain thing, and then I have all the floss in there. And I bought 2 of these so that my tea sampler could match. So I have this kitted up, ready to go, but I will probably wait a little bit longer to start it till I get more traction on my coffee sampler. So I'm doing a stitch along with Mandy Mead from Mandy Mead Stitches, and Dawn from Create from the Heart is also joining. She, again, has gotten so far on this already. I think she's gotten most of this coffee pot like done, and she posted it on Instagram, and it's beautiful. So the hashtag for this and for the tea sampler is going to be hashtag caffeinated Sal, caffeinated SAL. And we decided on that because it kind of encompasses everything caffeinated. So it doesn't just have to be the coffee sampler and the tea sampler from Owl Forest. It can also include anything coffee and tea related or soda related or anything that has caffeine in it. So yeah, so this is my start. I started it last night, and I'll probably work on it, you know, some more for a little while, and kind of switch between that and my eagle. So that is all of my whips. I have a little bit of haul to show you, per usual. Okay, so before I start though, I will mention, I think Color Street has kind of gotten popular on Flosstube. I don't sell it, but my mom does, and so I have a very large stash. Their Valentine's nails just came out, and I just got my order. So, how cute are those? Super cute. This one has roses. This one says love. This one has keys. And I ordered a second one of this one for my best friend for her birthday because she loves keys. She has like this weird obsession with them. So I thought about putting one of these ones on, but I was like, it's not February yet, so I went with snowflakes. Okay, so I mentioned the floss that I got from Joann's. I got my... I thought somebody was at my door. That was really weird. I got my Black Needle Society order. So I got the FROGWARTS Year 2 box, which I'm going to mention again. if you want the year 2 box for the retreat in July, order it before the end of January, because once January 31st passes, you won't be able to get it again. So if you want to join it, if you want to join me and a bunch of other Flosstubers and a bunch of other people on this retreat, make sure you go buy it before the end of July. Because I missed out on the box last year, I ordered the pattern. So it came. Look at how cool this is. Oh, I should have grabbed my books. My book is right over there. Oh well. So the art is based off the books. And so this is year 1, based on the Sorcerer's Stone, or if you're anywhere other than the United States, the Philosopher's Stone. I just think the art on this is so cool. So this, it's like in a booklet form, is really nice. Like, very nice quality. You have, like, on the first page, the whole band sampler on one, and then all the pages after that have it broken up. The only thing is, like, they are a little small, so you know, you got to make out those symbols. I would think that's the only thing that I'm a little like about, is that it is small. You can see that. But otherwise, I think it looks so good, and I'm excited to see what year 2's sampler is. Now, oh, I'll get to my question in a second. They also sent a chocolate frog needle minder. How cute is that? So cute. And then I also ordered the bookmark, because this is the art that was on the mug for the year 1 box, and I love that mug. And I wish I could get my hands on one, but they don't sell them. So I'm excited for the mug that is going to be included in the year 2 box. In every box, knowing the stories and knowing the art and everything. So, and this is like, I don't know if you can tell, this is thick. This is a little thick boy. So I really like this. My question for you about this, and I would really be interested to see what other people think. You have the option to stitch each band sampler by itself, or they give you the dimensions to do all 7 on one piece of fabric. So like one piece of fabric, one after another, like one on top of each other. And I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should do them one they're each own, and so you have your each like separate FFO, fully finished object, or one big one. But then, because they're doing 7 total boxes, and we're on year 2, you have 5 years from now when it would be finished. And so it's like, do you want to wait that long to finish that one giant piece? So I'm not sure. So what does it say? So the design area for one band sampler is 222 by 83. 1 through 7 is 222 by 599. So I'd need a very large piece of fabric. Which is, that's not a problem, because I'm sure, you can find one, but I don't know. So you tell me, would you do them all separately or on one large piece of fabric, and then you have one giant FFO? You tell me. My order from 123 Stitch came in. I got Lady Justice. So this will be my first Mirabilia. Last video I showed Sabrina, which is what I will probably do second, maybe, which you'll know why in a second. So this is Lady Justice. I'm going to do her and hang her on my office wall because I'm an attorney. So, duh. I got the last bead pack that I needed. I had ordered the other beads and Krynic from Fire Poppies when I ordered Sabrina, so I got that. So I have all the embellishments and everything that I need for this, except for the floss. There's a lot of colors, so I'll have to go do that. Then I also ordered the March Flip It Bits by Lizzie Kate. I don't have any other of these like Flip It Bits or any other months like this from Lizzie Kate, but I really liked the March one because of St. Patrick's Day and I'm Irish, and so I really wanted to do that. And it also comes with the buttons that you see there. And then my last pattern that I got, because I could not get over the saying on it, and I really, really like it. This is called A Good Marriage by Lizzie Kate, and I will read that for you. It says, a good marriage must be created. The little things are the big things. You're never too old to hold hands. Remember to say I love you every day. Don't go to bed angry. Say words of appreciation and gratitude. Forgive and forget. That's one I have a hard one with. Give each other a safe place to grow. Marriage is not only marrying the right person, it is being the right partner. And I think that is something that people forget about when they're young and in love. And they get married as they think that marriage is supposed to be easy, and it's not. It's really hard. And you have to be like 100% in it all the time for it to be good. So I really want to do this and hang it on our bedroom wall. I am not going to do these colors though. These are pastels. Nothing in my house is pastel. I'm sitting in my daughter's room and nothing in here is pastel. Her entire room is Frozen themed because she loves Anna and Elsa, but I mean, our whole house is farmhouse, so everything's like shades of gray and white and black. So I'm definitely not going to do these colors. I will do my own. So I'm excited about this one though. And I don't think that because it's all lettering, I don't think it would take that long to do. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. The last one. Oh my gosh. It came today. Fastest shipping ever, by the way. I posted on my Instagram stories that I bought something out of print, a pattern that more than I would ever spend on a pattern. But because it was husband approved, I bought it. So this is a Mirabilia that when I saw it, I knew that I really wanted to do it. And because it's out of print, it goes for more than it was originally sold for. The tag on this says $15.50. Definitely didn't buy it for that amount. I asked my husband, hypothetically, how would you feel if I spent X amount of money on a pattern that is out of print? And he said, I'd be fine with it as long as I get the same amount to spend on whatever I want. And I said, perfect. So on eBay, when I saw that I could get it for my budgeted amount, I said, check please. And I got it and I won it. I also had shown my husband the pattern beforehand and he really liked it. So he even was like, yeah, I'd totally be fine with that. This is Mirabilia, Queen of Freedom. So after I finish Lady Justice, I'm doing her. That's what she said. I'm so excited for this. My husband's like super patriotic, like loves patriotic paraphernalia, like flags and military. He comes from a military family, some military stuff, like all this stuff. And so he obviously saw this and my Patriotic Eagle by Barbara Anna and was like, I love that. So I think when it's done, I'm going to have a hard time convincing him to let me put this in my office because I know he's going to want it hung up on our wall, like in our living room. And I'm, you know, I don't want it to make it sound like I'm not patriotic. I definitely am. But he likes decorating with that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So, but this came, the seller that I bought it from is in the Bay Area. So she shipped it on Tuesday. Today's Thursday. Seriously, the fastest shipping ever. When I saw it was out for delivery, I was like, I have to wait until I get it to film. I don't care if I get it at like 9 p.m. I'm not going to film until I have this in my hands because, oh my gosh. So, yeah. There's also a Lady of the Flag for sale right now on eBay, and I think it has 4 days left of the auction, and it's already up to like $150 or $160, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm good with her. Maybe one day, I'll do a sinking fund for it. We'll be good. So that's everything. I mean, how can you top this? How can you top Queen of Freedom, right? How? I don't know. Unopened. There was a different one that I was bidding on that was used that went for the same price as this one. So, yeah, I'm glad I got this. So I have 3 Mirabilias. Rocio, what are you doing to me? And that's it. That's all I got. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. I'm going to keep stitching my coffee sampler, keep stitching my Patriotic Eagle. I guess the only thing, so what I have to do for this, because I'm not going to start it right now, I still need to get fabric for it. So this is on a graceful gray linen by Witchelt. They still have this fabric available, but I don't think I want to do it on this. I don't know what I'm going to do it on. I kind of want to do a hand-dyed fabric, but I'm not sure. So, with that, I'm thinking I'm going to do a spending freeze for a couple months, especially since I bought this. So I think I have, except for like buying floss, because I think I have enough fabric to be able to like work on other projects. But I don't have a ton of DMC. Like some people have every DMC color. I'm not one of those people. So, like I still have to go out and buy certain colors that I don't have, and I can't make work from what I do have. So January was kind of like the month that I would build up my stash so that I could stitch from stash more throughout the year. So now that I have like all the patterns that I really want to do, that are all really big, which is also why I started Patriotic Eagle, was because I felt like I needed to do a small to have like a win. I was talking about it with Sean from Craftivating Creations, where it was like you're so overwhelmed with all these large projects that are like nowhere near to being finished that you feel like, I just need some smalls. I just need some smalls so that I can feel like I'm getting something accomplished. So that's kind of where I'm at. So I'll probably do some more smalls, probably do some more out of the magazines, like the Barbara Anna from the Just Cross Stitch magazine, and maybe some more out of this one, and some other magazines that I have. So I got a lot to work on, as always. So let me know how you're doing, and if you stayed this whole time, I want you to put an emoji of a flag, like whatever country you're in, or so like, you know, I would put the US flag. If you're in England, you could put the English, you know, the Union Jack. I think that's what it's called, right? Or if you don't want to put what country you're in, you could put the flag of a country you want to visit, like your bucket list. This is the country I want to go to. Like if COVID was not here and you could travel freely with an unlimited amount of funds, where would you go? Put that flag in your comment. So for me, that would be France. I've been to England, so I would do that because I want to go back, but I want to go to Paris. So I would put the French flag for France. So you tell me either where you're watching from, the flag from where you're watching from, or where you want to go, or both, because I'm fine with it. I told you both. I'm from the US and I want to go to France. So I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you drink less coffee than I do, because nobody needs to drink this much coffee. And I will see you next week. Bye, guys.